Tom Clark's 30-Minute Fun Show is a Boink Studios production. Follow us on Twitter at Boink Studios. And check out our Facebook page where you can see all of our projects, past, present, and future. And now, on with the show. Hey, what's up? This is Tom Clark's 30-Minute Fun Show. I'm Tom. This is the boy. Say hello, boy.
What's up?
What's up? This is the post-Christmas special, which means after Christmas. Christmas 2016 has come and gone. Did you have a good Christmas?
Yeah.
Tell the good people out there what you got for Christmas.
I got a trampoline.
Yes.
Which my mom and dad bought.
Yes.
And I got this Panther sweatshirt.
Uh-huh.
A Panther shirt.
Yes.
T-shirt.
Yes.
And Batman Telltale series.
Yes, which we've played like not at all.
No.
Just very little.
Yes. And I got, let's see, a Five Nights at Freddy's poster.
That's right.
Which Daddy thinks it's creepy at night, but
It is
not.
creepy, yeah.
And I got, let's see.
You got Batman slippers.
Yeah, I got Batman slippers.
Remember?
And let's see. I got a stocking full of candy.
Of course. What'd Santa Claus bring you?
Santa Claus, he brought me a Mustang, a new Mustang, not like the all-day Mustang, but like a Mustang RC.
Remote control, yes.
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 If you guys were thinking about the one where you press the pedals, no.
Yeah, no, not an actual Mustang. Because if Daddy can't have a classic Mustang, neither can the boy. So this is the post-Christmas special. As we said, this is episode number 13. We are on our way right now to go spend some Christmas money.
Yeah.
Because the boy got $70 in Christmas money. He raked it in.
We're going to Best Buy to look. If I don't find anything there, then we're going to Toys R Us, and then we're going to go to Old Navy's. That way my dad can buy some new pants.
Just tell him everything. That works. Full disclosure here on the program.
And then after Old Navy, we are going to my doctor's for them to look at my foot.
Yes.
And
Someone got a boo-boo on their foot this week.
yes.
It wasn't very major. It was just a little teeny cut. But this one back here acted like he was Tiny Tim from A Christmas Carol hobbling around. God bless us, everyone. Every day, jumping around as if a bear had gnawed his foot off or something. And I'm like, dude, really? Take it easy, man.
Kept calling me Tiny Tim.
That's right. Well, it kind of fit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I am kind of tiny.
Press the accelerator, my friends. Speed up the highway. It's, by the way, a beautiful day outside.
And it's very windy.
It's so windy, like, if you stand still, you won't be standing still for long, man.
Yeah, and also one of our trash can lids got closed.
That's true. I'm driving with one hand because we're recording the show, and it's a chore, let me tell you. It is not easy. Not easy at all. But, you know, the podcast beckons, as it were. Yeah, beautiful day.
These are the things I didn't get from Santa.
What was it? Oh, no, wait. Now, what are we going to do? We're going to rattle off the gifts that Santa chose not to bring you?
Yeah.
Well, that's his decision. You can't make him bring you something.
I'm just telling him.
All right, tell him.
Okay, so he didn't bring me an iPhone.
Right?
Which I didn't need.
Because you're 8.
Yeah. And Phantom Drone.
Because you're 8.
GoPro.
Because you're 8.
And let's see, Xbox One S.
Because we already have one, and because you're 8.
We do not already have an Xbox One S.
We have an Xbox One. We don't need an Xbox One S.
But I think the Xbox One S looks cool.
You can think that all day long, but that's not going to make you get one any faster. Besides, the 4K movies are very expensive, man. Once was it 4K, right?
Yeah. 4K.
So once
4K gaming.
once the novelty of the 4K wears off, and they start producing more, the price will come down.
Yes.
But until then, it's like the Blu-ray. When the Blu-ray first came out, you couldn't get Blu-ray discs under $30, $30 or $35. But then they became, all the rage and mass-produced, and now they're like, you can get them cheaper than DVDs a lot of times. So the 4K format will eventually become more affordable, but until it does, you shall not see a 4K player in the house of Clark. I'm sorry. I got the sun beating down on me. I'm wearing a black Vikings hoodie right now. The Vikings are officially out of the playoffs, which did not make me very happy. But man, you talk about a team that was on the slide at the latter half of the season. It was terrible thing to watch. First half of the season, tremendous. Last half, just god awful. So that's all the football I'm talking about. I think they're out, aren't they? I don't think they made it. That's all the football I want to talk, because it just depresses me. Frustrates me to no end.
I went on the Panthers tour.
You did, but we've covered that already.
Yeah.
That you got to go to Panther Stadium.
Wait, we did?
Yeah, that we covered it. I don't know what episode it was. Probably 11, 10 or 11.
12 or 11.
Something like it. Wasn't 12. It was like 10 or 11, maybe 9.
Yeah.
So we had intended on doing a Christmas special here on the show, and we just never got around to it. The week of Christmas was very hectic. We were on the go the whole week, as everyone else usually is. I put a lot of hours in on the job, and I had a lot of writing to do that. Actually, I'll put it to you this way. I posted 2 columns that week, and my editor at Bleacher Report, kudos to him. He allowed me to take the rest of the week off so I could mentally unwind. And then funny thing happens, I go to start writing on this past Monday night.
It got hacked.
Yeah, the website got hacked by who knows who, and my password and name wouldn't work. So after 2 days of trying to get a hold of Bleacher Report's tech people, they finally got it straightened out, and I am back live again on the website. So pretty cool deal there. But I don't have enough good things to say about Bleacher Report. They're fantastic. They've always been easy to work with. They've always accommodated my schedule outside of the writing, and so anyway, my gratitude.
Writing, that's where you wrote.
It's true, and my thanks to them. So it's been, I didn't have the I don't want to say pressure, because I don't consider writing to be pressure, but I didn't have 2 or 3 columns hanging over my head the week of Christmas that I had to get to. So I did contribute to someone else's column. They did a best of 2016. We had to do a top 16 list of wrestlers from 2016.
Yeah.
And you know who my number 1 guy was?
Who?
Take a guess. Who do you think? No, not John. John wasn't even on the list. John did not make the list. AJ Styles was my number 1.
Oh my God.
Guess who my number 2 was?
I don't know.
Charlotte.
Wow.
Yep. Number 3 was Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks, the boss.
Yeah.
My number 4, I don't remember. Isn't that terrible?
Yes.
I think it might have been Chris Jericho.
That is really. Chris Jericho made his own list.
Chris Jericho made his own list. He made my list. Chris Jericho, you're on the list. What is it? You just made the list.
Yeah, he just made the list.
Yeah, so he did for sure. So.
And I have a big blue snowball in my hand.
You have a what?
Big blue snowball in my hand.
Oh, those are your sleeves from your hoodie. Don't be weird.
Yeah.
We got a dozen donuts from Krispy Kreme the other day, and those things didn't last 24 hours, I don't think. Because, Daddy likes the chocolate-covered cream fill. Those things are amazing.
And I love the glazed.
And they'll all kill you, but they're delicious. We hadn't done that in a long time. Just don't misunderstand me, folks. It's not like we keep a dozen donuts lying around all the time. We'll do a dozen like once a month, maybe, if that much. It's nothing for us to go an entire month with nothing like that. So, yeah, it's not like we're picking out over here or anything. But, I figured it was after Christmas, and, the boy had hurt his foot, and I kind of felt bad for him, and I said, let's get some donuts. So, anyway, I'm a pushover when it comes to some stuff.
Some stupid idiot did burnouts.
Yeah, you can see the tire tracks in the parking lot over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, people have nothing else to do, I don't suppose. We're currently passing Chili's, which I think is an overrated restaurant. I've never been happy going to Chili's.
Me either.
They've got some burgers that are okay, but like the service is never good. And I've never really been like, wow, this is the best thing I've ever ate. I don't get that from going there. So as a result, we don't go there too often. As you can probably tell, we're going through the city of Hickory right now, and I'm just kind of talking about what we're driving past.
And never go to PDQ.
PDQ was not fun. It was not. I just didn't care for it.
The only thing I like there is their cherry soda.
I love cherry soda.
Me too.
Yeah.
Especially cherry sundrop, because that's what
Cherry sundrop is flat out amazing.
Yeah.
If you don't like cherry sundrop, there's something wrong with you. You're dead inside.
No, I love cherry sundrop.
Not you. I'm talking about them. Yeah, as a rule, if you don't like cherry sundrop, you're dead inside. I'm just saying. You see that building right there? Yeah. That building has been everything under the sun. It's been several different kinds of restaurants. Yeah. None of them worked. No one cared about it. And now the place is closed again. Okay. So
I thought Cece's Pizzas was gone again.
Cece's Pizza. Let me just tell you the story of Cece's Pizzas.
It's always busy.
Cece's Pizza. I can't say it here in Hickory. We have actually...
3 words. Always busy.
That's 2 words, but that's close.
Nope.
Yes, always is 1 word. Always.
Ways.
Now, if you say all and then ways, then that doesn't even make sense. It's a different definition. We've often been on the way to Cece's Pizza for the podcast. Sometimes we'll eat there and then record again. We love Cece's Pizza. It's delicious. They have good pizza. It's. I don't think we've ever got a cold piece of pizza because they do so much business. The food is hot and fresh all the time. Here's the problem. It is like, the redneck ghetto here in Hickory. It's Cece's Pizza, man. Just, yeah. I mean, everywhere you look, all you see is like everywhere. It's all over the restaurant. And as a result of that, you're kind of like, God, this place kind of feels nasty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's camouflage far as the eye can see. And there's probably some mullets, and there's some...
Which, there's only one person that likes camouflage in the Clark family. Me.
Yeah, which, it goes to further evidence the fact that you were dropped on your head as a child. So... But yeah, and really bad personal hygiene at Cece's also. So that's the drawbacks of going there, at least to the one here where we live. How's the Cece's in your neighborhood? Want to talk about it? Give us an email.
Yeah.
I don't know where that came from, but yeah, like I said, we love the food, and I guess to pay the price for eating the food is that we have to put up with the scenery. We still have not seen Star Wars Rogue One, which means I'm a complete blithering idiot.
Yes.
I don't know what's wrong with me. We should have went today, actually.
But me and Mom are going to see a movie Sunday.
Yes, you are. I might go see Rogue One Sunday.
Then we'll see you.
That's true. So, because I really want to see Rogue One. I can't believe here I am calling myself a Star Wars fan from life. Dude, when I saw A New Hope, which was episode 4, I saw that in the theater in 1977 when it was released.
Hey.
I was 4 years old, yes. So
4 years thinking old?
Yes, I've seen the original trilogy in the theater, all 3 movies. I saw the other trilogy in the movies too, but we're not going to talk about that because it was god-awful. Saw The Force Awakens in the theater, which is an amazing film. If any of you out there haven't seen The Force Awakens, what's wrong with you? Speaking of Star Wars, we have very sad news to talk about, and it just happened 2 days ago.
Princess Leia died.
Princess Leia, Carrie Fisher, has passed away. And it made for a very bad day for yours truly. I said that Princess Leia was the first girl I ever fell in love with. And it's true. As a child, I loved her. And I loved her from episode 4 up to episode 6. And I hated to see it. I mean, she'd had a stroke, but the word coming out from her people was that she was in stable condition. And the next thing you know, she's passed. So, deepest condolences from the show here go out to her family and her friends. Luke Skywalker, by the way, Mark Hamill that plays Luke Skywalker, sent out some messages on Twitter, as did other people from the movies. So, shame to see it, man. I hate that. Did you know she's the second person to have passed away from Star Wars?
Yes.
You know who else died this year? Kenny Baker, who was inside of the R2-D2 robot, the droid.
Told me that.
Yeah, Kenny Baker died this year. So 2 people in 1 year that worked on Star Wars. And it's a shame. It's a shame when anyone passes, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Just because someone's a celebrity doesn't mean that they're any more important than any one of us are. But when you grow up with someone, you idolize them, and they kind of become part of your family, and they become part of the fabric of your childhood, as it were. And then as you're into your adult life, it really becomes like a terrible situation. So anyway, all the best go out to her family. If you can hear that sound, you know we just put the vehicle in park. And we're getting ready to go into Best Buy and perhaps do some damage. So, listen, hang on. Don't go anywhere. You're going to time travel right now. Again. And we'll be back before you know it, so hang tight. And we're back.
The reason why we didn't record after Best Buy is because we don't know.
Good answer, kid. Yeah, we just didn't know. We don't know why we didn't.
And we just came from Cece's Pizza.
We did.
It was really good.
It was. We went to Best Buy. We didn't really find anything. Went to Old Navy. And then we went to Toys R Us, and we did find something.
We found two things. Vin Diesel's Fast and Furious black car.
Mm-hmm.
And a drone, which is a helicopter.
Yes. The boy spent all of his Christmas money in one store.
Yeah.
But it's okay. We shopped around for a little while and didn't blow it all on just for the heck of it. So, but I think he got what he wanted. Now we're going to go home and play with it.
Yeah.
What good are toys if you don't play with them?
I know.
So yeah, we went and did that. And had some Cece's afterward and ate a little too much pizza.
Yes.
But you know,
he's the one that ate 2 pieces of pizza.
I ate a little bit too much.
He ate 2 plates actually.
A plate and perhaps a third.
Maybe.
Yeah, it was a little too much. But I hadn't ate all day, so that's what happens. When you don't eat anything till like 1 o'clock, no breakfast or anything, you get hungry. So.
By the way, we have canceled my doctor's appointment.
Yes. We had a follow-up appointment posted or due for the stump that he has where his foot used to be. And we canceled it because we think it's going to grow back.
Yeah.
Your foot will grow back. You'll regenerate like a starfish. Like Patrick.
Yeah.
We haven't watched SpongeBob in a long time, have we? What's up with that? I don't know either.
Because mostly you want to watch Mythbusters, so do I.
I love Mythbusters. They've got the Mythbusters marathon right now.
Yeah.
Where they started from the first episode. They're going all the way to the last one. And they've been playing it every day, which makes me happy. I'll probably do that at some point today as well.
Yep.
So, yeah. Check this out, folks. Yeah. Hear that?
That's Goose right there.
That's Goose right there. That's right. So, Goose does the music for this podcast and for our other 2 podcasts. And he's a very talented musician.
Yeah.
And for Christmas...
And by the way, if you didn't know what he said magician.
I didn't say magician.
Yeah, you did.
Musician. Yeah. So Goose came by one day, and for Christmas he gave me a copy of his latest album, which he's done all himself. He plays all his own instruments and all that good stuff.
Uh-huh.
Very talented guy.
This is the second CD he made for us.
That's right. The other one was some samples of some songs because I requested them.
And which was one of the songs was our start of the podcast.
That's right, because we use it for this one. We also use it for Tom McCall's Comedy Action Hour and Tom Clark's Main Event. So, yeah, he's a great musician, man. I didn't want to take anyone else's songs, and I didn't want to get something generic or hokey, and so this turned out to be pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with it. What little bit of guitar I know how to play, I learned from Goose. So he's very good. So we are very into music. We've talked about this before. I recently downloaded Metallica's newest album, and it's so incredibly good. It's not even funny. So you need to check it out if you haven't downloaded it yet. It's very awesome. There's some real gems on that album. I think it's their best album since the Black Album, and that's saying a lot because the Black Album is an instant classic. But it's good stuff. So, speaking of music, someone got us a radio for Christmas.
But I accidentally broke the antenna.
Yeah, because you break everything. You're the destroyer. I told you
Yeah,
this.
I am like the Hulk.
But you shouldn't be bragging about that. You got to quit breaking stuff.
Yeah.
No, you don't know. I'm telling you. You're crazy.
These are all of my Nerf guns that I broke. 0.
Well, so far, you better not break into those Nerf guns. Those things are not cheap.
Especially that rival. That was not cheap.
The rivals are not cheap. It's crazy. How much
We
they
saw
charge
this
for those.
like kind of machine one. Automatic, like boom.
Yeah, that's the sound. You nailed it. We used to do Nerf wars all the time. We used to go outside in the cul-de-sac and act like
Actually, we weren't doing it in the cul-de-sac.
Yes, we were. Remember we were walking up the road and I said it reminded me of Walking Dead?
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, because we have woods that's behind the cul-de-sac and I just expect for any moment some walkers to just kind of come out of the woods and come after us. And I'm like, I'll put it to you this way, folks, if the zombie apocalypse ever happens and Nerf bullets take them down, we're going to be ready.
Yeah.
So if there's any Nerf walkers out there, we'll be ready to take them down for sure.
Because I got a lot of Nerf guns.
Yeah, we got this, man. We got this. So
I got like a full tub, no, full Nerf guns.
that's right. You do. You have a tub full and a box full of ammo.
Yes.
Yeah. It's fun stuff, man. I've got Han Solo's blaster. It's the only one I wanted.
Yeah.
It's the only one that's actually mine. It's in my room, so it's pretty cool. It's not my obsession, though. My obsession with the pop vinyls.
Yes. He has like 10 or
I got
15.
about more like 15. It's not many. I mean, a lot of people out there have gone crazy over that, and they're like buying cabinets full of them.
Yeah.
A lot of people are keeping them in the boxes.
Which that is stupid.
I think I wouldn't do it. Like, I'm happy to just have them. Like, I like to take them out of the packs and look at them. You know what I mean? That's, again, what good is a toy if you don't play with it? But, like, what good is a bust or a statue or a figurine if you don't display it? I don't understand that. So anyway, yeah, I don't get that at all. But yeah, I'm up to about 15 or so. Pretty happy with those. The best thing about the pop vinyls, they're dirt cheap.
Yeah.
Unless you just happen to find one that's like a special
we
edition or.
Find one in Toys R Us.
Excuse you.
Excuse me. Okay, so we were in Toys R Us looking at the pop vinyl, and you know who we saw? The New Day.
New Day, baby. Yeah.
Pop vinyls, except that was $30.
$30, which is, if you bought them individually, it's $10 a piece, which is good. But I'm not going to drop $30 on. I don't know. I might do it eventually, but I'm not going to do it today. I kind of would like to see the Wyatt family. It'd be cool if they did Bray, Randy, and Luke Harper all in a pack by themselves.
That would be cool.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. I do have Bray already, but I don't have.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You don't.
Yes, I do. It's on the. Yeah, I got Bray.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. But I'm all about the pop vinyl. They don't do anything but just stand there. But I don't really care because they look cool. And that's all that matters. I'm a firm believer in you gotta enjoy stuff. And it's the little things in life that matter. So, you know, I just want to... I don't like to blow a lot of money on a lot of big, expensive things. But if I can get a little $10 pop vinyl here and there, that makes me pretty happy. So, no worries on that. So yeah, we went to Best Buy. We were contemplating getting the boys something electronic, but $70, it can't get you a whole lot. Like, they had a varied collection of drones that we looked at, but he wasn't really feeling them. And, you know, $70 will get you a drone, but it's pretty tiny. And
It was a midnight drone.
midnight drone, an outside drone. I don't know what made it midnight. Maybe it glowed or something. I don't know.
No,
but
actually, it was a night drone.
a night drone. That's right.
Not midnight. You'd have to wait all day.
Well, not anymore because the sun goes down at like 5 o'clock now.
Yeah. And I might go to my cousin's today.
But still,
Sponsor.
you know, when the sun goes down, it gets cold.
Yes.
And I don't like the cold.
Stupid cold.
I'm not a fan of the cold, if I'm being
And
honest.
he's never a fan of snow.
I hate snow. Snow is my enemy.
Yes.
Yeah, so snow is my
I kind of hate
enemy.
snow also.
You love snow. You're a kid. Snow means no school.
Yes.
Snow for me means I got to drive around in it. It's death-defying nonsense. That's not fun for me.
And then you know what happened? One time when we were driving in the snow with the white car, we got stuck in a ditch.
We did get stuck in a ditch. I remember that.
And then our neighbor, Tara, pushed us out of the ditch.
Yeah, that's an embarrassing story. But, yeah,
It happened.
it was completely emasculating. But here I am, this big dude, and I can't get the car out of the ditch. Here comes our neighbor, who's very sweet, and she's pretty, and she's young. And she's, like, pushing the car out of the ditch. I'm like, my God.
She's like, I'm going to probably fall and bust my butt.
She did. She got us out of the ditch.
She's pretty strong.
I would say. So, yeah. So I know if I ever get into a fight or something, I'm going to call her for backup.
Yeah.
Because hopefully she'll have my back. So that'll be nice. But yeah, she tapped into the hidden strength that all humans have.
Yeah.
That's something from the Hulk. So you don't know that.
No.
Not the TV show anyway. Let's talk about movies. We were talking about Rogue One earlier.
Yeah.
Logan is coming out soon.
Logan.
Logan.
Oh, yeah, Old Man Logan.
It's the last. It's the last Wolverine movie featuring Hugh Jackman.
Oh my God.
He will no longer be playing Wolverine supposedly after this film.
Why?
He's moving on. He's done it
Is he
for.
gonna die?
I don't think so. I mean,
How old is he?
in the film, I don't know how old Logan is. You got to remember
No,
Wolverine.
in real life.
I don't know. That's not the point.
Probably 59 years old.
Wow, dude, really? I don't think he's that old.
Probably.
No. But in the comics, Wolverine is pushing like 150 or something. It's some kind of crazy big number because he was around the 1800s. Maybe he's 200 years. Yeah, that would make him, my God. 1900s. I don't know. He's old, you know. So, yeah, but here's the problem. Wolverine doesn't show his age because he doesn't age. Hugh Jackman, on the other hand, is getting older. So he doesn't look the same today as he did the first time he played Wolverine. His body changes. He gets more wrinkles in his face. His hair gets grayer.
Yeah, and we used to have this Wolverine game on the 360, and I was gonna play it, but my dad said not to.
I barely remember that. They've never done a Wolverine game that I've been completely happy with. I'm sure they could, but so far I've not been happy with it. The series that the movie Logan is based on is a series called Old Man Logan. If you've never read Old Man Logan, I highly advise that you do because it's a classic. It's one of the best written stories that I've ever read, and it's got twists and turns, and it's you don't see the end coming, and there's a lot of stuff that happens, and you're like, God almighty, this stuff's awesome. But yeah, it's a very compelling story, and if the movie's even close to that, it's going to be epic. Judging from the trailers that we've seen so far, it's epic. They've got a trailer done to a Johnny Cash song, "Hurt," and it gave me cold chills when I saw the trailer in the theater. I legit had cold chills. It'd make you emotional. That's how good it is. Because the louder the music got, the more intense the sequences on the trailer got, and you're like, God, this is amazing. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. What other movies are coming up?
By the way, if we know your email address, well, not your address, but your email account, then we're going to look it up and see if you ever watched the Ouija board movie.
The Ouija board movie? Why would we do that?
I don't know.
It's a free country. They can watch that if they want to.
Well, guess what?
What?
I want an Ouija board.
Well, guess what?
What?
You're not getting one.
I
Because...
ain't gonna be scared. I know how to even work it. You put 2 fingers on the thing, and then you say, is there any spirit that would like to contact us? And then on the top right corner and the top left corner, it says yes or no. And in the middle, and on kind of the bottom, and on the very bottom, it says goodbye. In the middle, it says numbers and letters.
Right. Well, here's the thing about the Ouija board. I've told you before, and we've had this conversation a lot about ghosts and spirits, aliens, zombies, all this other stuff. What is it I've always said?
Could be real.
Speak up, they can't hear you.
Could be real.
Could be real, but...
You never know.
They could be real, but we don't know.
Yeah.
There's no way to really prove anything. And if they are real, what?
I would probably run and shoot them in the head.
That's not what it said. If they are real, it doesn't mean that they're bad or they'll hurt you. So if aliens exist...
Zombies could harm us.
Well, zombies will kill you dead.
Yes.
So we don't know about that, but I don't think it's possible. But as far as zombies, aliens, Bigfoot, all that kind of stuff goes, if any of that is real, it doesn't mean that they're going to come and hurt you.
Especially Bigfoot.
Right. Bigfoot, if it's possible, and it is possible, of course, that breed of animal or man or whatever it's supposed to be could just be trying to live in peace. Maybe it doesn't want anything to do with hurting anybody.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, we're getting off topic, but the whole thing with ghosts and spirits, I don't know. Anything's possible. If there's spirits around you right now or ghosts, whatever, it doesn't mean they're out to hurt you. It could just be that they're here for whatever reason. They're just kind of floating around or doing whatever they're doing. But in my humble opinion, even though I believe all that, that's what I've tried to tell you.
Yeah.
When it comes to Ouija board, don't push your luck.
Yes.
Because you don't know. You don't know what could be out there. If there is anything bad, and that Ouija board just sitting there saying, "Come show yourself. We want to talk to you," and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? If it shows up, what are you going to do then?
Probably punch the ghost in the face.
Punch the ghost in the face. You can't punch a ghost in the face.
You can.
You can. It's a spirit.
You just said you can.
So leave well enough alone is what the point of this is. Don't push it. Don't tempt fate. Don't tempt anything that might be out there.
If ghosts were not thingies that I could go through, then you know what I would probably do?
What?
Take a shovel and knock it out.
Well, that's a bit violent, but I got you. Guess what?
What?
We're at the end.
Yay.
This has been episode number 13 of Tom Clark's 30-Minute Fun Show. We hope you had fun joining us on our highly... Stop. Don't plug it yet. You always plug it at the end. Let me finish.
How dare you?
We hope you enjoyed our highly eventful day of doing a whole bunch of nothing except eating pizza and buying stuff with Christmas money.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to say. Now, plug the stuff.
Okay, make sure you go check out Tom and Kyle's Comedy Action Hour and Tom Clark's Main Event.
And what's the name of our production company?
Boink Studios.
Boink Studios.
Go check them out on Camel Clutch blog.
Yes.
And
Bleacher Report.
Bleacher Report.
What's the other one? Sports Kita.
Sports Keto.
We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook. Check us out. Drop us an email. Give us a shout. Let us know what you think of the show. We appreciate your business. It's been a blast. Hope you had fun because we did too. We'll see you next time around. See you down the road. And that's it for us. Boy, hit 'em!